fun lamp now for the next 2 days. Okay, good morning, everybody. I'm Judy Sue. Let's get the latest on current conditions from meteorologist Tracy Butler.
Really bitter cold conditions around here. Looking at the radar, all is quiet around the Chicago area right now. However, I think closer to about 8, 9 o'clock this morning, we do have a little rather vigorous wave that's going to come through, and that may produce some light snow showers around the area. Right now, it is 5 out at O'Hare, 8 degrees out at Midway, wind chill sub-zero, and your complete forecast is coming up.
Northwest Indiana, this is going to be on the northbound side of I-65, just before US 30. The 2 right lanes are blocked. Traffic volume very light, so it's not causing a big backup at this time, but it's been out there for a good half hour, and they're still trying to get everything cleared up. So we'll keep you posted. Quick look outside at our South
Chicago weather. Governor Bruce Rauner's first budget address today will be tough medicine, according to one lawmaker. House
to our school, and so I think there's just the concern, what could he do next?
A no-contact order has been issued against Washwell on behalf of Kensington School. Parents here at Highland School want the same type of protection, too. Washwell is back in court next month and could face tougher charges. Reporting from LaGrange Highlands, Diane, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Former Florida.
No word on that yet.
Yeah. All right, let's do weather and traffic on the 7s. Everybody's here. It's going to be brutally cold. Oh,
yeah.
Are we going to do Rory here? We're going to talk about Rory real quick?
Yes, listen with us. I know, right? In the cold.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, boy, brutally cold temperatures on the way here.
Yeah, and this isn't even the worst of it. I think 24 hours from now, then we will be experiencing the worst of it. So good morning to you, and yes, all of our best wishes and hearty congratulations. Well, here we go. Let's take a look at what we have planned here. With all this 30 below around here tomorrow. But tomorrow morning is probably going to be the morning. If we do break a record low, we will. Record low right now as it stands is 7 below. I think we're going to be around 8, 9 below. And tomorrow's high may only be around 1 or 2 degrees above zero. And the record coldest high temperature on that date, 9 degrees, set back in 1936. That was a cold spell. Meanwhile, as I mentioned to you yesterday, I thought we would see a wind chill advisory go into effect for us, and we will. 6 o'clock this evening, staying in effect until noontime tomorrow. The whole area really under that wind chill advisory. Here's our wind chill forecast. And as you can see, really, these wind chills stay sub-zero all day today and overnight tonight. Average high today is 36. Yeah, we make it up to about 9 for a high here today, maybe even 10 if we're lucky. 5 degrees right now at O'Hare. AccuWeather Real Feel is 9 below. Temperatures on the board, 6 below Minneapolis, 13 below in Duluth. That's the type of air mass that's coming our way. It is 4 in Batavia, 5 in Lockport. Good morning in Pontiac. You're at 10 degrees. So our wind chills right now are all sub-zero. Feels like it's 12 below in Morris and 15 below right now in DeKalb. Skies cleared out overnight, but there is a little system that is going to be bringing us maybe some flurries around here a little bit later this morning. Meanwhile, lake effect snow continues over on the other side of the lake and prompting winter weather advisories there. So the snowcast over that direction, accumulating snow definitely being offered that way. This morning, mostly cloudy. Wouldn't be surprised to see a few flurries stroll in here, or maybe even some light snow showers around 8, 9 this morning. Extreme cold with us the next 48-hour period.
Right. But a lot of you have been emailing me, Facebook messaging me, and asking me about those message board signs on the inbound Ryan Bridge that say construction begins March 7th. Well, here's what they're going to be doing. This is all part of that Jane Byrne interchange, building the new flyover ramp. So beginning March 7th, the ramp from the inbound Ryan to eastbound Congress will be closed completely until next summer, 2016, so they can build that ramp. They'll also have the right lane closed on the Ryan Bridge. They'll have lane closures on the Stevenson to the Ryan.
On Windy City Live.
It's a full hour dedicated to your health.
A panel of doctors, a variety of specialties, all day.
This morning, we have more of my exclusive interview with Illinois' First Lady Diane Rauner to share with you. This may come as a surprise to a lot of people. She still takes piano lessons, and here's why.
When my daughter started playing the piano, of course, I was banging my head against the wall to get her to practice. And I said, this is crazy. I'm the one that wants to play. So I started taking piano lessons about... I don't practice enough, but I try.
She calls it kind of therapy for herself, occupational therapy,
Yeah.
she says. And now coming up in our 5 o'clock hour, a little bit more fun facts about Mrs. Rauner. She talks about the challenge of getting enough sleep and the difference between her and the governor. Yeah, they don't quite seem to agree on that. So we're going to talk about all of that coming up in our 5 o'clock hour. Yes, sleep, very important to those of us who work on this early morning shift, of course.
Yeah.
Well, you may be able to drop pounds with one simple step. Researchers suggest eating 30 grams of fiber daily.
And good morning. Starting with a look at the current temperatures, 5 degrees. Right now, the temperature out at O'Hare, 9 at the lakefront, and 8 degrees now out at Midway. And our wind chills this morning, sub-zero, as you can see. Feels like it's 7 below in McHenry and 12 below right now in Morris. So what's going to happen today? We just kind of bounce around those single digits much of the day for temperatures. I think the wind chills today are going to be below zero for the entire day, and it is going to become increasingly windy too. Roz?
I told you about earlier, we still have a couple lanes closed northbound on I-65 just before US 30. This crash was involving 2 semis. No load was spilled on the pavement. There were no major injuries, and they should hope to have those lanes open shortly. On the Illinois side, things are nice and calm. We have no problems out there. We do have a little bit of road work that continues until 5 o'clock. South end of the Ryan, inbound Bishop Ford from King Drive to the Dan Ryan, and also on I-57 inbound from Halstead to the Ryan. No delays there. Judy, Terrell, back to you.
Thank you, Roz. And we're counting down to the Oscars right here on ABC7 coming up on Sunday.
This morning, a closer look at what the studios and stars are doing to try and win. Here's ABC's Mary Bruce.
4 degrees right now for also McHenry and Aurora. 4 in Valparaiso seems to be a fairly common number. And what's really common about these numbers is that most of them are in the single category. Well, as we take a look at the wind chills, they are sub-zero now. And you know what? I think we're going to have sub-zero wind chills around here from now until at least through Friday morning. That is a very lengthy time to spend that feels-like temperature below zero.